You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rudrance for Black and White Sports. Well, we got an update on the Michael Irvin situation because it seems that they want an answer on getting the surveillance video of the incident involving Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin's defense team wants that. They want that video, and I don't blame them because, you know, it potentially could get Michael Irvin completely off the hook. And it also very much shows that, at least you would think, Michael Irvin may be innocent if he is demanding and banging the table for the surveillance video. Now, the thing that doesn't make the accuser look great, doesn't make Marriott look great in all of this is the fact that there's been video from other entities come out. And you couldn't tell anything offensive happened in said videos. You've got eyewitnesses that have come out and said, we think we were right there during whatever this was supposed to have been, including an Eagles fan, by the way, and they hate the Cowboys, and said he didn't say anything that could be construed as offensive. Now, why is all this such an issue? Well, he's removed from Super Bowl coverage, and they're dragging Michael Irvin's name through the mud. Again, history, back in the 90s, falsely accused. That's right. He has been falsely accused of doing wrong in the past, and it was proven the person just came out and admitted, I made it all up. Okay? Now, so they have requested the surveillance video, and now they have been given a deadline to respond to that request. Marriott must respond to Michael Irvin's request for the surveillance video by Tuesday. A Marriott employee has accused Hall of Fame receiver Michael Irvin of misconduct. The accusation got Irvin pulled from a pair of TV jobs during Super Bowl week. Irvin has responded with a $100 million lawsuit and an aggressive effort to get any surveillance video that Marriott has in its possession that would demonstrate what actually happened between Irvin and his accuser. The federal judge that is now presiding over the case has given Marriott a firm deadline for responding to Irvin's request for the video. Via Mike Gelkin of the Dallas Morning News, Marriott has until 5 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday to respond. That doesn't mean the video must be produced by then. It only means that Marriott must submit an actual response. A word salad of objections, something lawyers paid handsomely by the hour pride themselves on whipping up, likely will be the frontline reply. Marriott previously objected to the request when the case was pending in state court, firing off the predictable and common assertion of the attorney-client privilege and the work product doctrine as justification. If Marriott does it again, Irving's lawyers will file a motion to compel the production of the materials, and the judge will have to make a decision. It's hard to imagine how or why the judge would allow Marriott to hide relevant evidence that goes directly to the question of whether Irvin engaged in any type of wrongdoing. It feels like Marriott has something to hide because this is exactly what something with something to hide would do. Okay. So he's saying, look, and Florio's a lawyer. I always try to remind people of that. I mean, these shenanigans is kind of leading you down the direction that Marriott doesn't want to have to produce this. There's some feeling out there, and this is just feeling, but there's feeling out there that possibly Marriott jumped the gun on this in terms of their employee or how this was handled, and then who they notified, And then, of course, the fallout from that, as in Michael Irvin gets pulled from NFL Network, from ESPN First Take. And again, I always say, Super Bowl is goal time. He's an NFL analyst. And again, Michael Irvin's just trying to defend his name at this point, right? There's a little too much guilty until proven innocent that goes on in society. And I've brought up Deshaun Watson before. A lot of people are like, well, you drug Deshaun Watson through the hot coals. Yeah, I did, because there was a bazillion accusers in that situation. There wasn't just one, or even two, or even three. I can tell you right now, if Deshaun Watson would have had, say, 2 accusers, there's a chance all those Deshaun Watson videos might have went a lot differently, because I might have been banging the drum for some actual proof to come out. But when you got 100 accusers, well, sorry, but there is so much smoke there. There almost has to be some glowing embers of flame somewhere, right? I mean, come on. I mean, how many lawsuits were there? 30? You get the point, right? We're talking about one thing, and Michael Irvin is actually the one doing the suing here, by the way. That's something to think about. We don't believe Michael should have been canceled for some he said, she said, he said stuff that maybe nobody can actually prove one way or another. And why isn't, or why would Marriott not want to produce this? That makes Marriott look bad. Marriott, do you realize that? Hotel, do you understand that this actually makes you look bad, the fact that you have not produced this surveillance video that could directly either back up your employee's claim or completely clear Michael Irvin, one of the two? Or maybe it's completely inconclusive. Who knows? But you get the point, right? I don't know. So they have to respond by Tuesday. They don't have to produce the video by Tuesday, but they have to respond to it. And I'm sure we can expect some law jargon to come out of it. And then everything will flow from there. We're going to keep watching this Michael Irvin thing. It's pretty fascinating. I wonder who we're going to determine is the real victim by the time we get through with this. $100 million lawsuit is a very aggressive message that Michael Irvin is sending of his claim of innocence. All right? That's screaming from the top of the hill, I'm innocent, and you're going to pay for having even tried this. I love it. I love it. Don't just take it laying down. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First. 25% off USA First. Go now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.